Now, a non-governmental organization, Search for Common Ground (SFCC), has called for a united effort among community leaders and key stakeholders in Rivers State to tackle the growing issues of drug abuse and criminal activities among the youths. Now, the appeal was made during a one-day regional multi-stakeholder consultative engagement held in Port Harcourt, the state capital. Gift Omoniwa, Director of Programs at the Search for Common Ground, emphasized that the stakeholders' engagement is part of the organization's peace-building and conflict resolution initiative in the Niger Delta region. The project adopts a community-centered approach to address the root causes of criminality and violence in the area.
Project titled A Community-Centered Approach to Transforming Criminality and Violence in the Niger Delta. So while we're sharing updates on what we're doing, the impacts that the project is creating, we're also looking out for potential areas of collaboration with their different institutions and agencies. We currently are confident that the communities are excited and they are also taking up these initiatives. On our end at Search for Common Ground, our concern after this phase ends, while it will be to deepen the engagements in the communities, will also be to expand to places where we're not currently working in.
Drug sales and abuse have become a major thing that is driving the conflict in Rivers State, and we've come to find how we can also redesign our project with the help of stakeholders there who are members of some of these communities. See how we can redesign our project to see that we meet with the goals, the initial goals that we set up.
The participants at the event, including community leaders and stakeholders, pledged to strengthen their partnership with Search for Common Ground and expressed their commitment to supporting the sustainability of the project.
I think there is sincerity of purpose, because if we're sincere about what we want to do and then we follow up, I believe that we will achieve whatever results we want to. But sometimes we preach good policies, but we don't have the will to execute it. And the minute the people notice that there is discrepancy between what you say and what you are doing, you have set up that program to fail. So my advice, my word of advice to everyone, the youth leaders, the community, the developing partners, is sincerity of purpose.
If there must be peace, if there must be stoppage of crime, if there must be stoppage of conflicts, then the security agencies have to work on their personal worth. They have to know that they have a personal integrity to protect. And by protecting themselves integrity-wise, they will protect their jobs. And by that, they will protect the community. So there's a lot. And I think that at this point that the government should continue to retrain them.
They're trying to identify the various sources of conflict and how to galvanize civil society to work towards peace. And peace is possible because when civil society says this is what we want, you will now see the politicians adjusting their pledges and whatever to suit what the people actually want. So instead of saying, I support this one, I support this other person, why don't you work for peace in Rivers State? That's a better option than encouraging violence every day in the state, and it affects everybody.
It's a multi-stakeholder engagement. Okay, issues have been identified. What role can you play to address this issue? What is your own commitment? So we are encouraging that in advancing sustainable peace in the Niger Delta will require that all hands or all levels of stakeholders have not just their role understood, but actually implementing their roles.
Hello, hope you enjoyed the news. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to hit the notification button so you get notified about fresh news updates.